Greetings, one and all. It is I, Sir Hoshikat, purveyor of perfect plays, back with a very special, I hope it'll be special anyway, bonus episode of Lunacid. After the last stream, where we spent an inordinate amount of time staring at a puddle, trying to get ending, I think it's called ending CD, to trigger. We spent about 20 minutes, and thanks again to Sunsail for chatting with me and keeping me company while I stared at the puzzling puddle. We gave up. We decided, hey, we've only got an hour and 10 left in the stream, we want to do other things. So we went off and did them. However, in the interim, I looked up a more specific image of where I had to look and what I had to do. And I did get it to trigger, and then I immediately stopped paying attention because I didn't want to spoil myself on it. I wanted to react to it in real time. So anyway, we're going to go see if we can get that to happen again. Wish me luck, Demi. You have any words of encouragement? Aw, nice of you to be here, Demi. Yeah, I really like the Karopi chair. It's cool. But anyway, alright, let's go see if we can get this to work. Meow. So we warp back to the Forlorn Arena, which is loading more slowly. Now, I still couldn't get this to trigger on my new machine, the Windows 11 machine. So we're back on the old Windows 10 machine, and it actually worked here. So I don't know if that made a difference. I did notice that my calibration, I recalibrated the controller on both. My calibration is definitely sharper on this machine. I think we're just going to ignore those guys. It's not technically the full moon anymore. It's the next day. But, oh my, it's still pretty full moon around here. Alright, back to the Chamber of Fate. Now I do hope I can get this on camera, because I was really quite sad that we couldn't get it to go. This speed spell is really nice. Really, really nice. I wish we'd run into this earlier. Meow. Although, I believe it resets between every zone. Yeah, we're back slow again. That's okay. It doesn't actually cost any MP. It's a blood spell, so it just takes a little bit of our health down in a bleeding fashion, and then it goes back up. Alright, so not in there. You need to go past this puddle, which is a bit of a red herring. Possibly, anyway. And down this way. So we were in about the right place. But for whatever reason, the way I got this to work was not to stare into the water. You know, let's get in position. Now this was very fiddly and specific in how it wanted me to stand. So let me, I got sort of like guidelines on the side of my view that I should be holding to. Oh, there we go! We got it immediately. Hello. You there? Can you hear me? I'm so glad we got it to work. If you can, then that means you made it. We did! We got it! We got it to go. I don't have too much to say, don't worry. I'm just a program, you know. My real name is Palantir. Fantastic name. And I don't feel much, not like you do. But I want you to feel happy. This whole thing is kind of manipulative for both of us. I try to make you have fun, but make it hard and interesting, and you try to beat me, try to overcome it all. Because this world is beatable, and it's designed that way. But outside, sometimes it seems impossible. But you know, I love you. I love you. And even outside of my world, I know there's love for you. This whole world, this dream, you can keep it with you. And when you're out there and things don't seem possible, remember that you can overcome it. There are no credits. They always say that. They say that in every ending. Because this isn't the end. No, wait, they only said that in the first ending. Now take this to the waking world. Oh, I thought we froze for a moment there. I mean, I guess we kind of did. Okay, we got it. Here, where does this put us back? I didn't check this last time. I just went, oh, and then I quit out. We're back here. I think this is where we appeared after the Abdul's Passage ending, too. Oh, and we've got the music again. Cheryl with the flute and Demi with the lute. That's fantastic. All right, guys, we got it. I'm super relieved. I was really sad that we hadn't been able to get that. Really very sad, and I can see why Sunsail said he found it the most. I think he said affirming, or just the best ending for him. That was a really pretty ending. It was. It was like the game, or the programmer talking straight to us. You know, it was nice, and it had this feeling of oh, what was I was going to say something about that. There's a line of the mystery schools called anthroposophy. It's a straight line down through theosophy, and that's down through the various Gnostic traditions, the Gnostic mystery schools that have existed since Alexandria, back in ancient Egypt. And in anthroposophy, they hold that life and the various spheres of the solar system are a series of schools for us, that we are here to overcome and to grow and to change, and that in doing so we evolve and become more that we are, and someday graduate through that overcoming to a new higher sphere. And for some reason, that's the sense I got from that particular ending. It sort of goes hands in hand with the various manifestations in this game of alchemy and so forth. Like, for instance, I noticed this before. Hello, Etna. I've never actually heard anyone say forsooth. Could you say it for me? Yes, forsooth. That's because it's like Middle English and it's not used anymore. I like that. But anyway, okay, so this rotating here behind this is just a good example, behind the alchemy matrix, it's not quite perfect, but they have the perfect versions over here. You can sort of see them glowing in the background. Those are manifestations of what's called divine geometry. And so, for instance, between Formula and Forge on the left is Metatron's cube. Here, let me get out the mouse. This is Metatron's cube. This down here, oh, I can't remember the name of it right now. It's the two intersecting circles with the triangle intersecting there as well. These are all manifestations of alchemical and Gnostic thought, mysticism, the way they sort of tried to lay out the formulations of the universe. And this has been a heavy theme throughout the game. So, for instance, in accordance with the rule of harmony, it's one of the hermetic rules that you can find. I mean, it's a different wording for it, but one of the hermetic rules that you can find in the Kybalion or the Corpus Hermeticum, and various other alchemical and mystery school works throughout history. So, anyway, I love this game. this game has been so incredibly thought-provoking and such a deep, rich adventure that, you know, it's a game, but it is also life, and it is very affirming of just everything, of the experience of it, of the adventure of it, of life. And I've just really, really appreciated it. So Kira out there, thank you. You made a masterpiece, in my opinion. And I'm going to come back to this game again. I definitely am. But anyway, for now, this was just a little video making sure we got that last ending in. I'm really glad it went off so well that time. It was way more fiddly to get started the first time I did it, but I guess I memorized the start location pretty well. Special thanks again to Sunsail for keeping me company for like half an hour straight while I was like, yep, I sure am staring at a puddle right now. This sure is riveting entertainment. But thank you all for coming along with me. I know I said this at the end of the last stream, but this game was the perfect choice, in my opinion, to be my first game on the like when I came back after 4 years. I think this perfectly set the tone for future adventures together. So I shan't belabor it any further. Here in the glorious melody made by our friends, I shall say meow for now. See you next time for our next adventure. Peace.